All right, peace, 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 peace. Am I recording? Yeah, okay. Give thanks for life. I don't know if this is going to be long or not. I don't plan for it to be long. I just had something that I wanted to build on real quick or touch on real fast, and this is the idea, okay? Because when I speak to people, I make a lot of references to nature. And the number one thing I hear as excuse in return is, well, we're human beings, we're not animals, and we're more sophisticated, and blah blah blah, and we're better, we're higher, we have a higher intelligence, and all this stuff. And I'm like, really, really? You know what that sounds like? That sounds like racism. I'm boycotting human supremacy. Okay, human supremacy is the same as white supremacy and colonialism. Okay, it's the same false concept. There's no such thing as white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? So Europeans are not supreme. You know what I mean? Okay, animal supremacy has to stop. Okay, human supremacy has to stop. Humans are not higher than the other species. Okay, we have to get rid of this idea of religion that we were made special and separate from the rest of creation and the rest of nature, and for some reason the laws of nature are exempt to us, and we have this option that we don't have to follow it if we don't choose to. And that's the number one factor that's destroying everything in your human existence, is the fact that you don't think that you're a part of nature. You think somehow you're a separate divine entity, you know what I mean? And the laws don't follow you. And somehow when a bunch of men get down together and they put some pen to a paper and they make legislation and they make laws and they make contracts, that somehow overrides nature. It overrides thousands of years of evolution and evolving and adapting. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And it's going to take more than 30, 40 years of human foolishness, or 50 years, or even 100 years to change the nature. It might take more than 500 or 1,000 years to change nature. Adaptation, you know what I mean? Evolution, these things, over a course of time, things might, whatever. But I don't even think humans are going to be here long enough for that to happen in the way that they're operating. So I say that to say humans are not a better species. No, humans are the most savage. Okay, animals that you label savages, lions barely fight to the death, but they're savages and killers. Bears, when gorillas get together and silverbacks fight over females, they barely fight to the death. Humans are always fighting to the death. Humans are always suicidal. Humans are always depressed. Humans don't know why they gotta pay bills. Humans are living in a straight up collision with nature, and they're miserable and they're suffering. But yet every time I bring up nature and how things should be, well, we're different, we're higher, how are you higher when you have to make technology to imitate what other animals can do with their own body and their own power and their own brains? Most of the things that you take for granted, that's called technology and modern conveniences, are built off of things we've seen in nature, things we see other animals do in nature, as far as sonar and night vision and being able to heat themselves and change colors. How you can't survive in natural element? That's why you had to create this matrix. So how are you better than the rest of the animals? Sometimes I really think that humans are not from this planet. Sometimes I really think that humans are not from this planet. And this is why we think there was something separate from the rest of the planet. But guess what? The spacesuit that you're in is built for the bio of this earth. And if you think that you're exempt from it, you're not. And that's all I gotta say. Stop human supremacy. Humans are not better than the rest of nature. That's it.